Welcome to the 94th episode of Daily Fortnite Battles, the Daily Fortnite solo commentary series. Starting things off at Salty Springs. Scouting about, and the guy runs out of the house here. Okay, keep him kind of pinned down at that position, but so it's up to him to build and kind of get on top of that. But good utilizing the assault rifle at the end. Here we are outside of Salty Springs. Get a guy trapped in a room and a nice combo there. He wasn't really trapped, he could have ran out, but we would have had the SMG out ready for him. Here we are outside Dusty Divot. Okay, knock this guy down. Good combo on him, but then we can't quite recover with that HP. And I don't know if we had any meds. Anyways, here we are in a brand new game at retail. Poking with the M1 Grand. The assault rifle would be good here as long as we keep on top of him. You know, just straight attacking people with the SMG and the assault rifle goes a long way, and that's something that I'm just now beginning to realize is it's kind of like try to just straight observe someone and then, you know, just peel back the layers like, oh, well, I can't do that, you know, at full speed for this reason and this reason. But in this case I can, or if I jump I can do it, you know, it's sort of just subtracting things from, but I think the base is just SMG out, you know, and just blast somebody down, you know, all headshots, that's the ideal, and then, yeah. But then there's other times where the pump is like better. But anyways, here we are at Tilted. Seeing if we can get a bow shot off on the dude right there. This bow's a very Gears of War-esque type of weapon. Guy building up. Took a full pump it. I don't know how much. Was that 100 damage? I'm pretty sure I hit him in the legs, so that wasn't an ideal hit, but a pretty fast reaction on my part. Okay, trying to play, in general, a more aggressive and forward play style as well, so you'll see very often I'll be storming buildings and trying to flush players out, but this guy comes in, oh no, this isn't good. It takes a little too long on that angle. I knew where it was going to be, and but I expected to die to the second guy, to be honest with you. After a setup like that, it's just up to that guy not to take that exact angle, and if he doesn't, like if he jumped that, I would have been dead because I was so locked on that angle. And so it's up, yeah. I mean, it's kind of up to me to not be so focused on it, but I felt like I was. Here we are. Luckily, get up behind that guy before he reacts and builds. I expected it to be a pretty heated build battle, but he was just kind of tucked in there. And tucked in there with his baba. We're lucky to be alive after how close up that guy was, but he's kind of damaged. I don't know. Oh my gosh, he's actually healing here. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. This is dangerous. Oh my god. I should not do that. That is so bad. Like if that guy's fast, I'm dead there. Instead, it might be better to build a little bit more, or to throw myself off a little more than that. Use a little more deception, but hey, if you can get away with it, it's always nice. But it's always about towing the line anyways, you know, to what degree. Only thing to do is just to shoot through, yeah. No building mats. But it worked out. It's like, sometimes just doing these odd things will just throw players off, I find. It's like if you just do something just a little bit different, or just some you know, that doesn't fit into the, like, meta, something weird, then people kind of, I don't know. Meta's a cop-out word, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you can't describe something, you just say, oh, it's so meta, man. Oh, man, he's behind you. Yeah, no. Oh, I definitely heard that long before, but for some reason I was in. I mean, I had the potential to hear it, but I was in La La Land, and here we are looting it up, and who thought those last think bombs would hit him for sure. Yeah, we're way out in the open, don't have any building mats. So yeah, just my plan is just to storm them with the SMG, hope for the best, but these stink bombs are really throwing me off. Maybe actually wrap around the other side of the tree. Now is a very straight up battle, so. Don't want to follow him. But if he's going to come back, oh dear, oh my god, he's lagging, no! Sucks to be that guy, that sucks. That's the worst time to lag. Like, that's just a straight up nightmare, like. Okay, good build advantage. That guy's distracted, so just about staying nice and relaxed. I think we could have done a better job shooting, but a few people involved here. Okay, I want to just play keep away with this guy. Okay, nice building out, kind of flaring out, because we know we just want to create a little distance, but man, yeah, trying to predict the fact he's going to jump at that angle, throw our position off, and man, he just choked so hard at the end. Dude, that guy should have killed me just 5 times over. I respect the fact that other guy, like... Guy at the base of this tower here. Oh, want to be careful. Honestly, I'm just going to run in next time. I see players at the bottom of the tower a lot. Every game tomorrow, I'm going to run in that door. But I don't know how it's going to go. I'm probably going to die every time, but... No, that was a very good battle on... Huh. Well, next time I'll... Here we are at Tilted. Building on up. Guy runs up the side. Yeah, just zerg him down. Hit base level. Run and zerg him. This is like if you wanna roll zerg in Fortnite, you basically just start with an SMG and just run into people. And that's basically a bunch of zerglings. It's equivalent. If you run in, it's equivalent to like a rush. If you don't give them any time, it's really equivalent to like zerg rushing and start. Well, okay, so there's a guy camped out up here, and okay, coming down. Yeah, I should have respected the fact that I heard him coming down and immediately wall, but he just wasn't coming out. I didn't think he was very good, but I mean, it's not so much that, it's that he was just being passive. And then wasn't passive. That'll really throw me off, is when someone will be passive and then be not passive. Guy just runs up in front of the SMG there. I want to be patient with this guy and not... And notice that, I think I said this already, but I'm starting with the SMG instead of the pump. For a long time in all my videos, I was starting with the pump. But now, most of the time, I start off with the SMG. But I think that has to do with it synergizes well with that forward playstyle. But if you know that you're gonna be like surprise someone around a corner, the pump's better. Like if you're running through a building and you feel like this was a great time to use the pump, and that guy was very thrown off and sort of disoriented because it's like, okay, he's just running through the hallway, he takes a shot, his brain still has to figure out like, okay, you know, there's a guy here and he's shooting me and he's somewhere, and all of these things have to be worked out. But in my head, it's like, I mean, you get the picture. But it's just so fascinating because I think that's really the essence. I think I'm looking into this too deeply, but it's like, I think that's really the essence of like games at their core is like that, you know, the brain requires processing time. So like, okay, but so like, for example, if you're prepared for certain variables just going into a battle, like if you're prepared knowing what you're going to expect and find, then there's less things that you have to process. So there's a clear, less things that I have to process. So there's clearly an advantage to me having these things. But then again, it's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm just ranting on. Don't even listen to me. But processing time is definitely a factor when it comes to the advantage that you have in a battle. It's like the more processing your opponent has to do, the more likely you are to get into a favorable position and beat them. Well, here we are late into this game, quite a few battles later. I hope that you enjoyed that kind of just segue, watching the battles and listening to me discuss that. And here we are. Okay, good follow-up. As you can see, a lot of these battles I'm just in, anyways. Whatever. You've got eyes. You can see. What a great day. Well, hopefully it ends on a great win here. Don't know. This looks pretty intimidating. There's an evil wizard's tower up here, but nevertheless, he's in his hamster ball actually waiting it out. This is very interesting. And just peace. Okay. hamster balls up immediately when I come up, sees that I'm ramping, tethers up, builds two pieces, edits down, all in the time that I'm just processing the fact that he's done. And it's like, again, it's a disorienting action. He's already knows what the layout is. I don't know if I'm building new terrain there or if it's on his, but I mean, hell, if it's on his, then he already knows the setup. You know, that's an example of his brain already has all these things, and I have to play catch up. So, um, well, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Daily Fortnite Battles. Um, I hope that you enjoyed that discussion on brain power, and I will see you in the next one.